Every time you crack open a fortune cookie, that familiar snap, the sweet aroma, the anticipation of a tiny slip of paper with a cryptic message, it all feels so innocent, so harmless. A light-hearted end to a meal, a whimsical superstition. But what if I told you that this seemingly innocuous treat holds a secret? That the very history baked into its brittle shell is a tale far more complex, far darker, and deeply rooted in a period of profound national tragedy? This is Dark Secret number 119, and today, we're unmasking the disturbing true story behind the fortune cookie. For decades, we've been told the fortune cookie originated in China, a culinary ambassador from the East. It's a narrative so ingrained, so widely accepted, that to question it feels almost sacrilegious. But like many stories passed down through generations, the truth is far stranger, and significantly more unsettling. The fortune cookie, in the form we know it today, is not Chinese at all. Its true origins, historians widely agree, lie not in Beijing or Shanghai, but in the bustling tea gardens and bakeries of Japan. Long before they landed on American shores, a similar confection, known as tsujura senbei or fortune crackers, were a common sight around Kyoto, particularly at shrines and temples. These Japanese crackers were distinctly different from their modern counterparts, often darker in color, made with sesame and miso, giving them a more savory, nutty flavor, and notably, the fortune was tucked into the bend of the cookie before it was fully cooked, visible from the outside, rather than sealed inside. As Japanese immigrants began to arrive in the United States in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, they brought their traditions with them. Among these cherished customs was the art of making tsujura senbei. The earliest known instances of fortune cookies in America trace back to the Japanese tea garden in San Francisco's Golden Gate Park, where Makoto Hagiwara, the garden's superintendent, is often credited with introducing them around 1907. Others argue for David Young, a Chinese immigrant and founder of the Hong Kong Noodle Company in Los Angeles, claiming he invented them in 1918 to hand out to the jobless, offering comforting messages. While the exact inventor remains a point of historical contention, what's clear is that by the 1920s and 30s, these cookies, still largely made by Japanese-American bakers, were a small but growing novelty, primarily enjoyed in Japanese communities and a few adventurous American diners. Then came a cataclysm that would forever reshape the fortune cookie's identity and sever its connection to its true lineage, World War II. The attack on Pearl Harbor ignited a wave of xenophobia and fear across America. In 1942, President Franklin D. Roosevelt signed Executive Order 9066, leading to the forced internment of over 120,000 Japanese Americans, two-thirds of whom were U.S. citizens. Homes, businesses, and entire lives were uprooted. Japanese-owned bakeries, where fortune cookies were painstakingly crafted, were suddenly abandoned, their owners incarcerated in desolate camps. This is where the story takes its truly disturbing turn. With Japanese-American businesses dismantled, a vacuum was created in the market. Chinese-American entrepreneurs, eager to capitalize on the growing popularity of Chinese restaurants, stepped in. They began mass-producing the cookies, adapting the recipe to appeal to a broader American palate, sweeter, infused with vanilla, lighter in color, and crucially, folded after baking, allowing for greater efficiency and uniformity. The fortunes, once handwritten, became machine-printed, and often contained English phrases rather than traditional Japanese proverbs. The very crisis that stripped Japanese Americans of their livelihoods and freedom inadvertently cemented the fortune cookie as an emblem of Chinese American cuisine. After the war, when Japanese Americans were finally released from the internment camps, often returning to nothing, the fortune cookie landscape had irrevocably changed. Chinese bakeries, with their industrialized production, now dominated the market. The association had shifted. The painful irony is profound. A symbol of American Chinese dining became widely adopted precisely because a different Asian American community was systematically persecuted and displaced. Today, the fortune cookie is a global phenomenon, with billions produced annually. Yet, the vast majority of consumers remain unaware of its true, complicated heritage. It's a testament to how easily history can be rewritten, how cultural origins can be obscured by circumstance, and how a seemingly joyful treat can carry the echoes of a darker, more somber past. A past where human rights were violated, and a culture's contribution was absorbed and rebranded in the wake of tragedy. The next time you break open a fortune cookie, remember the untold story within. Remember the Japanese Americans who first brought this tradition to the West, and the historical events that transformed it into something else entirely. It's a poignant reminder that even the simplest things can hold layers of history, some sweet, some bittersweet. And if you find stories like this, the dark, hidden truths of our world, as compelling as we do, then be sure to subscribe to FactsBez 17. We uncover a new dark secret every single day.